Hi everybody, just want to show you what my new chainsaw. Actually, kind of surprised I got this. Or actually where I got it from. I don't think it's ever been used. I mean, the bar's still in the wrapping. Little spacers still in a spot the bar goes. And the first thing I noticed when I was looking at it, there's no fuel even in the fuel ball, anything. So I'm willing to say it's never been used. Actually been looking for a while at getting a new chainsaw for the past year and a half, 2 years. I haven't had one. Been borrowing my brother's and having him do some stuff for me. But as you've seen many of my videos, most of my property is woods. Cutting fence posts and different things like that. Kind of really need one. But the story behind it. Okay. Actually, been looking for a while at them. Just really haven't had the extra money to spend on it. But most places around here, the cheapest I have been able to find them. Honestly, I've found them for $130, brand new from a store. Last fall, Black Friday or Cyber Monday, I found a couple places where I could find them for $100, but most of the time, just looking around in stores, they're about $130 for the Poulan Pro 18-inch. I've been finding them for like $130, $160, somewhere in there. I want to say $130, but $139, you know, basically $140. So, $140 and up for a brand new one. I mean, get that spacer on out of there. So basically, I've been looking, and it was $140 I was going to have to pay for a new chainsaw. I know Poulan. Lily, I'll get to you in a little bit. You just want to be played with. So basically, I was looking at spending $140 for a new one, and I got to a point I really didn't have the money. So I was willing to go even on a slightly used one. So one certain pawn shop I know, I know what. I'll get some more of it. Let me finish what I'm saying but anyways, usually I don't fool with pawn shops. But I know some of the laws and everything now. Pawn shops are, I don't know, I kind of got mixed feelings about some of them, but with the laws and all the cataloging they got to do and everything, most of them, not too bad to buy from. I know around here they gotta hold them, you know, anything they buy or anything that's been pawned, they gotta hold for so long. and they got to put it in a database where the police, you know, have access to and different things like that. But anyways, went into the pawn shop and they had this one for $100, and I just had a hard time passing it up. Brand new saw, $100. Was expecting, you know, to find one that's been maybe somebody bought for just cutting down a couple trees and trying to get a couple bucks back out of it or something. Which there was some of those. I guess I should be explaining what I'm doing here. But yeah, I took the cover off. Just two little nuts. Took the little spacer out. Putting the bar on now and the chain. Got the chain around there. Just need to set it in the groove. I might have to sit this down to do this. Get it on the end of the sprocket here. But yeah, kind of my biggest concern always, and this is a good example, is this item hot. But way the pawn shops operate, really, I doubt it. Could be hot, but I doubt it. But it was an awesome deal. It honestly, it actually had the bar oil in with it. Usually you gotta buy that separate. Now the mixing oil for the gas, that usually does come with it. I'm willing to bet that somebody got this as a present, and either somebody was physically unable to run it, or really didn't see the need in it. That's why I'm thinking if somebody just got his present, they're just trying to get a little money back out, go get what they really wanted. But yeah, brand new saw for $100. Occasionally you can find them on sale. But the reason why I've been kind of looking at the Poulan Pro, I know they're the most inexpensive, well known saw. Pretty much you can go Tractor Supply, Walmart, any major retailer, and they got them. On that perspective of, yeah, at that pawn shop they had a couple others of these. I have had several, no, I won't say several. I have had one or two other Poulans chainsaws. And they're a good saw. They're not the best in the industry. But honestly, if I stick with the Poulan Pro, I know occasionally throughout the years they do upgrades in different styles a little bit, but mostly overall they keep with the same design, same engine. Like I said, year to year they might do a few updates, safety or more efficient updates or things like that. I need to go get my greaser and grease that sprocket on the end. But I was getting back to, keep getting sidetracked there, is right now, since I got at least one or two of these, or I got two others in the shed that I have already pretty much beyond repair. One of them, the main shaft, it goes through the engine. I don't know how I cracked that or snapped it in half. Like Got that chain pretty well adjusted, I think. Might tighten it just a little bit more. I don't know how I broke the main shaft. But anyways, I got one. That was the last one I had. I broke the main shaft. Got that chain a little too tight. But right now, as I'm currently, I got a whole nother saw in the shed except the main shaft. So, as long as I stick with the Poulan Pros and run them until the point of beyond repair, I'll keep the old one around for parts. And the Poulan Pro being most inexpensive one on the market, well known, most popular. The bar, you can pick the bars up for about 20 bucks. That's a bar and chain. You can pick 2 packs of chain, or a double pack chain up for about 20 bucks. I might be not 100% correct on that, but so I mean the parts are inexpensive. The last saw I had, honestly, I did not realize at the time when I got it, it was being discontinued. I still could get parts for it, but the bar alone was 60 bucks. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to spend 60 bucks on just the bar. Well, I can get that for another 100, or 40 more on top of the 60. So that's one reason why I kind of was rather get this one. I think it was Roby or I forget. Something like that. But yeah, I was looking at 60 bucks just for the bar. Because of the pinch and everything. Playing on tire swing? Yes. Okay. But yeah, Poulan, they're inexpensive. They're not the heaviest saw out there, but they work pretty good. My brother's got a new one last year. We ran the heck out of it. Starting to have a few problems, but we cut over a year's worth of firewood for him, and I know we cut a bunch of posts over here, fence posts, a couple other things, but over a year's worth of firewood. I want to say almost 2 years worth of firewood we cut last year. But I mean, for every couple years, buying a new saw, kind of expect it. But the Poulan, I don't know, just convenience of finding the parts and everything like that. I'm to the point I'm just wanting to stick with them. Like I said, if this saw gets to a point beyond repair, I'm just gonna stick with the Poulan Pro. But yeah, the point of this video is pretty much I'm sticking with these for financial reasons and I know a lot of people stick with one kind and keep going with it. In my opinion, if you're going to keep the old saw around for parts, that's great. Yeah, check out pawn shops, any used places. You never know what you can find. I know antique stores and junk shops, we find a lot of good things, yard sales. So shop around, and you never know what you can find. So God bless you all. I have rattled on long enough. Check out the rest of my videos, and bye.